They didn't just shut down a game, they shut down a feeling, a connection, a dream we all were part of. They gave us hope and then left us in silence. And the hardest part? There is no other Battle Royale game that gives Warzone mobile fans the same feeling. Not PUBG, not Delta Force, not even COD Mobile BR, nothing comes close. Warzone Mobile had a soul, and now it's just gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is from the heart. Warzone Mobile wasn't just a game, it was a promise, a vision of something that had never been done before. The real Warzone, not watered down, not simplified, but fully loaded straight from PC and console into our hands. For mobile gamers like us, this was history. Verdansk, Rebirth, shared battle passes, cross progression. We weren't just getting a spin-off, we were getting the real thing, and we believed in it. We waited, we downloaded, we supported. Some of us even defended it when others mocked it. But now all we're left with is silence. No new updates, no new content, just servers, cold and quiet. The kind that stay online, not for life, but for what's left of it. The Warzone Mobile we believed in is gone, and that's hard to say out loud because for so many of us, it wasn't just about gameplay. It was about being part of something that finally made mobile gamers feel equal, respected, seen. So what now? Can it ever come back? Can Warzone Mobile ever rise again? The truth isn't easy, but it's real. The reason this game failed wasn't the lack of content. It wasn't because people didn't care. It failed because the engine it was built on, IW9, wasn't made for phones. It's the same powerful engine used in Modern Warfare and Warzone on PC. Incredible, beautiful, cinematic, but too big, too heavy, too demanding. It was never designed to run on tiny processors under battery constraints with heat limits and RAM caps. That's why your phones lagged. That's why the frame rates dropped. That's why it never felt smooth. Warzone Mobile didn't fall because the idea was bad. It fell because the foundation cracked. And here's where the real question begins. Can Activision rebuild it? Not patch it, not fix it, but rebuild it from the ground up. Can they give it to a studio that knows mobile, that breathes mobile? Imagine if they handed it to Teamy Studios, the team behind COD Mobile, the studio that gave us a game so well optimized it runs on low-end devices while still feeling premium. That studio understands what it takes to make mobile magic. They could remake Warzone Mobile using Unreal Engine or Tencent's own mobile tech. They could craft it from scratch, tailor-made for our phones. But would it feel the same? That's the painful truth. No, it wouldn't feel exactly like IW9. It can't. IW9 has a very specific weight, physics, sound, movement. It's a fingerprint that belongs only to Infinity Ward's world. You can try to imitate it, you can get close, but you'll never clone it perfectly. And yet, maybe that's okay. Maybe what we really need isn't a mirror of the PC version, but a version that actually works for us, that plays smooth, that performs beautifully, that delivers fun, competition, chaos, without lag, crashes, or overheating. Maybe a Warzone built for mobile can finally be more than a shadow of the original. Maybe it can be its own legend. Of course, that won't be easy. This isn't a one-year job. Rebuilding something this massive takes time, maybe 2.5 years, maybe 3, maybe more. And not just time, money. A real Warzone mobile relaunch would cost tens of millions, maybe 60, maybe $100 million. That's not pocket change, that's commitment. But you know what's more powerful than money? Us, the players who stayed, the ones still watching videos, the ones still hoping, the ones who didn't uninstall, even when they knew there'd be no new season. We are the reason they might think about a comeback. Because if we're still here, maybe they are too. Listening, watching. And those servers that are still online, don't be fooled. That's not life. That's memory. They're not updating it. They're not planning anything in secret. The servers are on because they haven't pulled the plug yet. But make no mistake, the heart has stopped beating. So this is where we are, a community in limbo, holding on to a title that once gave us hope. But maybe, just maybe, this isn't the end. Maybe it's a pause, a breath before the rebuild, a chance to do it right this time because the flame isn't gone. It's just waiting for someone to bring the fire back.